Hey everyone, I wanted to talk about this Wild Force storybook. I've had this for a couple of years now, I've read it. There's nothing really too particularly interesting with it. It's definitely not as fascinating as that one Time Force book with all the weirdness in it. But, I felt nostalgic for Wild Force, so I just want to say I really like the live action actors on the cover here. That really makes it stand out. And then we have the illustration here. That's cool. And then turn the page, we get a nice illustration of the Animarium. That is really cool. I love how accurate it is. This is the Animarium, the great floating island, home of Princess Shayla and the Wild Zords, guardians of the power of good. Okay. And then we even get, the opening with only 4 rangers. The Zords have chosen the Zords have chosen well the champions who defend the Earth against the evil of the Master Org. Wait, they don't know Master Org is... whatever. They are the Wild Force, 4 brave fighters who use the power of animals to battle the Orgs. Danny, the Black Bison Ranger, Max, the Blue Shark Ranger, Alyssa, the White Tiger Ranger, and Taylor, the Yellow Eagle Ranger. So that's alright. When the Master Org sent Turbine Org to terrorize the city, the 4 Rangers fearlessly faced the enemy. "No one messes with a surging shark," announced Max, the Blue Ranger. "Rangers attack!" cried Taylor, the Yellow Ranger. And, here's the first kind of weird thing in the book. So there's Master Org apparently sent Turbine Org. Remember that? No, because Master Org wasn't, alive yet, or awake yet, or whatever. But also, the illustration, I'm really impressed. They really got his face really good. And they've got the eye on the headdress. There's just one very notable thing missing. Why doesn't he have a horn? That's kind of a big deal. That's very unusual, so... Anyway, moving on. But a blast of electricity from the turbine orgs stopped them in their tracks. The force was too strong for the 4 rangers to withstand. "Princess Shayla said we needed a 5th ranger," called out Alyssa. She was right. Holy crap, they actually get Shayla pretty accurate. Wow. That's straight out of the show. If... yeah, that's perfect. So anyway, back in Animarium? Shouldn't it be the Animarium? Okay, slight grammar error there. Princess Shayla touched her jeweled necklace and spoke to the Rangers. "Rangers, I have just found the 5th Ranger. His name is Cole. He has been transported here to Animarium for training. I will send him to join you." Okay, so it's still it's not the Animarium, it's just Animarium. Also, what are the Rangers doing? Are they doing this while she's talking? Rangers, stop doing that and pay attention. And then, let's see. Cole had awakened to a new amazing world. An eagle's cry filled the air, and great animal Zords appeared before him, and they all look really good. "What are you?" asked Cole. The Lion Zord spoke to Cole's mind. "We have been searching for you. From now on, you will be the Red Ranger, with the heart of a lion. You will help defend the Earth against the evil Orgs." Okay, kind of trimming down Cole's story, but it works. Back in the city, people fled from the Turbine and Plugma Orgs. Okay, I don't see Plugma, or I didn't know that was his name. Whatever. "Earth belongs to us Orgs!" cried Turbine Org as he fired his sparks around the city. That's what he did? I thought he created wind. Whatever. Little did the Org know that the Wild Force had become a team of 5. "It is now time to find out if the lion chose the right person," said Taylor. And then here we have them all jumping into battle, I guess. "Just tell me what to do," replied Cole. The 4 Rangers pulled out their phones and handed one to Cole. "Wild access! Wild access!" repeated Cole. The 5 morphed into the Wild Force Rangers. "Let's finish off those Orgs," commanded Danny. And, okay, Plug. Oh, okay, I never realized before. I thought he was just a random mishmash of junk. Okay. The Blue Ranger took Turbine Org by surprise. Time to taste the bite of the shark! And then, you two are finished here, the White Ranger informed the enemy. Some of the word choices are weird. Informed the enemy. You two are finished here, the White Ranger informed the enemy. Not yet, we're not, snarled Plugma as he lunged at her. Okay, so now his name is Plugma, not the Plugma Org. I guess that makes sense. Cole leaped in to help his fellow ranger. I think I like this, he thought. But just then, the orgs joined arms and sent a powerful energy blast that hurled the rangers into the air. Listen to me, cried Cole. My lion patch is telling me that only one can defeat two. I think we have to combine our weapons and work together. Okay, so lion patch. So like the patch on their chests? That's talking now? Okay, whatever. You know, this was a cool dynamic. I was kind of hoping after seeing that first episode of Wild Force way back when I was little that this would be like a normal thing, that we'd have two monsters teaming up and their powers would like work together. Whatever, anyway. Let's do it, said the Black Bison. So wait, the Zord or Danny? The 5 Rangers pulled out their weapons. Red Lion Fang, Gold Eagle Sword, Blue Shark Fighting Fins, Black Bison Axe, White Tiger Baton. And then the Orgs were alarmed. I think we need another Org, moaned Turbine Org. Jungle Sword Strike, roared the Red Lion. But not Cole? What? Also, why aren't they holding it? Okay, whatever. As the sword's mighty beam turned Plugma into a mound of slime, Turbine Org limped to safety and met up with Jindrax and Toxica, who I guess we didn't need an introduction for. We have a way to help you, said Toxica. With her evil powers, she turned the Org into a giant turbine. Okay. Oh no, it's impossible, cried the White Ranger. Man is that big, said the Black Ranger. The world is mine, laughed Giant Turbine Org. From Animarium, Princess Shayla sent a message. Rangers, the time has come. Put your crystals in your crystal sabers and call the Wild Zords down from Animarium. I'll never get used to that. That sounds so wrong. The Rangers inserted their crystals and held their sabers high, summoning the Wild Zords. The Wild Zords. Wonderful. Now, Org, you'll feel the full power of the Wild Force, roared Cole. The Zords attacked Giant Turbine. Okay, so his name is just Giant Turbine now? The monster was stunned but not stopped. Cole refused to give up. Wait, remember how we beat the first Org? By working as one. We can do it again. Let's draw our weapons as one. Guardians of the Earth, united we roar. The Rangers held their weapons toward the giant turbine and proclaimed Wild Force Mega Roar. That's what they said, remember? What? Beams of powerful energy shot out and joined energy beams from the Animal Zords. The incredible blast hit Giant Turbine Org, destroying him forever. We'll never, ever see him again. Except for maybe that one time. We did it, yelled the Red Ranger. You did it, Red, said the Blue Ranger proudly. I'll never understand this weird thing they do in the books and some of the older comics. The Rangers, like, lose their names and they're just their color. Holy crap, there's stock art of Jindrax and Toxica. So why weren't they introduced earlier? That night, Jindrax and Toxica cowered together in the shadows. My Org! My poor, poor Org, wailed Jindrax. Did he have a personal connection to either of the... whatever. Don't worry, Jindrax, hissed Toxica. We know the Master Org will return. The Master! We must find the Master! So, wait a minute. I thought Master Org sent Turbine Org and Plugma Org. So, did he or did they belong to Jindrax? Like rats, they scurried off into the night to meet the Rangers yet another day. Okay. That was important. Oh, my phone. Okay, there it goes. The Rangers were proud of their victory, and together they congratulated their new champion, Cole, the Red Lion Ranger. Taylor smiled and said, "Not bad for a rookie." You know, I noticed they cut out the scene where she punched him and they dragged him to Animarium. And there's the Megazord that isn't in this book. So yeah, there's Power Rangers Wild Force Red Lion Roar. Aside from a few little nitpicky things, it's a perfectly acceptable book if you have kids who are into Power Rangers. This is, like I said, perfectly acceptable. There's a few oddities, like the Animarium not being called the Animarium. Personally, I don't think they should have had Jindrax and Toxica in this at all, since the goal of this seemed to have been to, like, really simplify the first episode. I feel like this probably should have just been replaced with Master Org altogether. Or Master Org should have been replaced with Jindrax and Toxica. Seriously, that would have been an okay place to introduce Jindrax and Toxica. Have them, like, summon the Org, and don't have Master Org at all, except maybe at the end where they mention Master Org will return. Like, give a little intrigue into the show. Also, why doesn't he have a horn? That is definitely one of the odder things here. Also, it's weird, Shayla looks exactly like herself. So yeah, this is just a very odd little thing to analyze. Like, it's weird what they got right, what they got wrong, then weird things like Wild's Zords. Where was... Oh yeah, down there. Wild's Zords. That's awesome. Anyway, there it is. Not a whole lot else to say about it, so hope you enjoyed this. See ya.